Here's Milan Laukovic on the edge now. Nice clip ball towards the back stick. A chance for 1-0. What a goal from Pompey.
Ball breaks and Ben close. Tries a shot. Great save for the
Goal.
keeper. Brett Pittman to follow it in. And Pompey break the deadlock here at Bloomfield Road after 52 minutes.
Kenny, a couple of wins and the world's a different place.
Yeah, very much so. A lot of tight games lately, but it's obviously better when you're just getting your nose in front and getting the wins. One cup competition, and most importantly, a win in the league, which has helped us. But we want to build on that. We want to continue to try to get up the league, look upwards rather than down, and all with an attitude that nobody's going to give us anything. Just because we're Portsmouth, we can't just expect it to happen. We've got to work at it, and as a group, myself, the coaches, and the players have got a mindset that we're going to earn every single point. And again, on Saturday against an experienced Southend side that will again be pushing for the playoffs, and we're very close last year. We have to make sure we don't underestimate them. We give them every respect, but really it's our home game, and we start a run of three games, Southend, Peterborough, and then Plymouth, where we want as many points as we can out of that 9.
But it does epitomise the gloom that suddenly comes around football, almost an hysteria when you don't put a winning run together.
Yeah, it is, but that's the pressure of working in professional football, and it's a privileged position that you're in, and you have to accept that, and also be strong enough to come through it. And that's the difference between top level professionals and players that are not, and people that are not. So handling it, identifying what you need to do better, staying strong when you need to, or making the changes. The big decisions in those are often key, and for us anyway, I feel a period of some 2 to 3 weeks where on the training ground we've had the vast majority of people fit now. I think that's a big thing. It's created an edge, some competition, and it's a situation that I want to continue.
And with 3 games coming up in a week, you might need that squad.
Yeah, you do, and if we're looking when we start against Southend on Saturday through to the 95th minute, the following Saturday against Plymouth, undoubtedly it won't be the same players on the pitch, but as a group we have to be ready, and everybody has to be focused on being committed to the club, doing their job, knowing what their job is, and above all, absolutely busting a gut to earn the points.
That's a good point, because the 3 you brought back at Blackpool, they all looked up for it, and they all looked genuinely delighted at the outcome. Yeah,
they did, and had the opportunity in the cup game on the Tuesday, and I thought responded well in a good win at Charlton in the Checker Trade, and then earned their place really in the league on Saturday when we had a couple of suspensions and obviously then one change after that, and it's the sort of attitude that I want in the squad and in the team. It's a big thing, and it's needed if you're going to be successful.
Now, you had Stuart Pearce here recently, but presumably you've lost him now, helping out your defence.
Yeah, Stuart's been sort of obviously a lifelong friend, so has been interested, involved, on the odd day here and there, maybe one day every 2 to 3 weeks. He's been down, as you say, working at different aspects, but a lot of individual work. But somebody I'll obviously keep in touch with, but wish him all the best in his new venture.
Finally, on the training pitch, can you actually replicate out there on a Thursday what actually happens on a Saturday? Because I saw you hurrying players up at some stage or another, and is it not quite the same out there on a Thursday morning as it is on a Saturday afternoon?
Well, you try to work your training off the games, and a big part is obviously breaking it down into match situations, and it has to be that way. You have to put pressure on people, and it has to be reacting to pressure situations as a player, and you try to recreate those. I know it can't be exactly the same because match day is match day, and at Fratton Park, etc., etc. But the purpose of training is to prepare yourself and the team for games and what's coming up in the next 3 games. And when you get a clear week like you do, from my own point of view, I like to work at exactly how we're going to react, what's going to be needed, not just on Saturday but similarly on Tuesday and Saturday, because you can't stop the game after an hour and suddenly make some tactical changes. Your side has to be ready, and you need enough experience, leadership, knowledge out on the pitch to react to maybe a system change, some substitutions, just the way the game can swing sometimes.